We're back and I have stuff on the desk. We have an unboxing. I got some supplies from Blick, so we'll open up that. We'll sort of take care of this. I need your help to decide on a series that I'm going to paint because of Anne Livingston. It's all her fault. No, just kidding. She's doing a fun challenge that I think, yeah, I just need your help. You can help me decide. And we might swatch some things. There might be some things in here to swatch. And I think that'll be the time in the studio. So glad you're here. Let's look at what we got. All right, here we are. This is the desk. It's kind of piled up. Let's see what we got, and we'll open this package. And who is reading this? The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. I'm just a little bit in, and oh my gosh, it is so good. Mel, this is fantastic, fantastic. It's just such a great tool. Very similar, if those that know who Pema Chodron is, the Tibetan Buddhist nun who teaches. It's very similar in theory, but of course less Buddhist, more everyday people. And so, yeah, I would highly recommend this. If you get irritated easily or you want to be in control of everything, I think this might be the game changer, this book, Let Them Theory. So I got that on my desk. I have so many books on my desk. This is from Ann Dittmeyer, and I just got this. She does a great newsletter, and it is called Override. It's a pocket playbook for possibility, and I was excited to get this for a couple of reasons. One, I really admire Anne. She lives in Paris. She's fabulous. So I wanted to support her in the launch of this book. I also was really excited about, I think she self-published this. I'm not sure, but I am, of course, interested in self-publishing a book. And so I wanted to get this to look at the format and look how it's built out. So that was exciting. So I'm looking forward to reading this. I'll tell you more about it. I am sure that this will come up more often. And then the last book, oh yeah, the last book is this. Who's reading this? This just came out. This is the third in the series, and it's dark. I'm not gonna lie, it's dark. It's a little twisted. It's fantasy. There's dragons. That's not your thing. I wouldn't recommend the series, but I really find this series to be super fun and just transports me to another world. So I was really excited when the third book came out. So here we are. That's where I am. That's where I am. So we're getting there. We're getting there. You know. So that's what I'm reading. All right, I'm going to move this for just a second because I got something else. So I know you know about my ongoing saga of origami paper. Remember, I got this size because I asked for the size, and this is the size I got. Well, I decided that I should just get bigger and I should get a book. So this, I bought this just on Amazon, and it's folding papers, and it has a book. Let's go ahead and open it just to see what's in it. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. See, stuff just piles on my desk, and I wait for you to open it. The cover's beautiful, this box cover, by the way. Okay, so it's like a little booklet with the directions. So that's exciting. Oh, that's fun. A moth, a turtle. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is great. A lotus. Oh, I remember making those as a kid, the balloons. You blow them up. They're like a box, but you blow it up. That's really good. I remember making these too. Wow. I think it'll come back as muscle memory once I get, back into it. I just haven't done it in maybe, 30 years, maybe 35 years, maybe 40 if we're being honest. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do all of these. Ah, here it is, the elusive crane. The crane I could not figure out, but I'll start over here probably. This is in the back of the book, probably for a reason. So, yeah, and then it comes with all these papers. Let's see. You know, that's the joy of origami, is the gorgeous papers. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, these are going to be fun to work with. They're slit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gold. Okay. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm excited about this kit. This is fun. We'll be making some origami things. I think there's something really meditative about the folding process, because you can be, you know, thinking, aspiring for good things, hopes and wishes as you're doing the folds, or remembering. I just think there's a meditative quality to origami, and that's what I'm interested in. So yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, this I'll hold on to for a second. This is my sketchbook, but this will come in play when you help me figure out what series I'm going to work on. This I'm working on. If you watch Diane in Denmark here on YouTube, she is a routines coach, and she lives in Denmark. She's just so fun, and she is very into style, and she was saying that we should come up with our style words. Like, so when you're looking in your closet, do these things fit your style words? So far, the style words I have for my own clothing choices are simple, kidcore, and approachable. That's my style. What's your style? Like, if you were to decide what your style was in 3 words, what would that be? Anyway, I recommend her channel. She's just fun. I just enjoy listening to her, and she always has some thought-provoking ideas. But let's get into Dick Blick. Move my coffee. All right. You know, one of these days I'm gonna like have a box cutter, except, I don't know if you know this, but I have box cutter fear. I once cut my hand really badly opening a package. And I had to have stitches, like as a grown adult person, not as a kid. So I have a little bit of box cutter fear, but it would probably be a good idea. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Set it to the side on my chair and pull stuff out. So the first thing I got was Yes paste. This is the acid-free paste that my brother, who had his MFA in photography but also was really interested in collage. Maybe someday I'll show you some of his work. He passed away when I was 18 years old. He was 12 years older than I was. But this is the glue that he really loved. And I had this and then ran out. And so it's kind of expensive. I will say it's over $20. But it is, it says it is 100% acid-free. It's perfect for archival work. It won't wrinkle light or delicate materials. It's non-toxic, water-based, no solvents, dries clear, easy to clean up. I just remember really loving this paste, so I rebought it. So that's exciting. Yes. Oh, okay. I had wanted a brayer. I had one and I gave it away to an art teacher, and so I repurchased. And I went ahead and got the Speedball brand, which I really like, but I wanted to do this for some, adding some color in large swaths, doing, using color in a different way, like in my sketchbook for abstracts, whatever. So I went ahead and got this is specifically for block printing, but I don't think it matters. This is the soft rubber brayer. You can also get hard, but I chose soft. So we'll see how I like that. That's fun. Oh, 2 paintbrushes. Look at these. You're gonna say, wow, this is so not like you. These are teeny, teeny, teeny fine liners. Fine liners. So here we have a liner, number 10, Simply Simmons. So you can, hopefully it'll show that. It's so thin. And then this one is a Royal Langnickel round. Looks like it's a number 2. Also, let's pull this off so you can see. Also very thin. So one of the things that in my work is that although yes, I like big, bold lines with a lot of texture and a little bit of abstractness there. But the key to it is to also put in some extreme detail. And so that's what I wanted these for. I also wanted this to sign my name. I think a liner will make that easier, but that's what these are for detail, signing my name, but definitely not for painting a full painting. A bone folder. I had one of these years ago, and then I think I also gave this away. And this is for folding paper. I want to make some cards, and I want to make some concertina sketchbooks, and I think it's important to have a good folder. And I've used credit cards before, but there is something really specific about just the heaviness of this plastic. So I'm excited about that. I love that Dick Blick packages everything like this. Let's see what we got. Maybe this is some of the, dioxazine purple. I don't have a purple. I stay away from purple, but I see artists use purple all the time. And when I was watching Sandy Hester doing an exercise on darks, which I'll show you in a minute when we swatch this, she uses purple to help with that. And so I went ahead and bought this. This is Golden Heavy Body, and it's new to me. It's a new to me color. And then this is a Winsor Newton Vermilion hue, so a reddish orange, I think. Also new to me color, actually, so I'm excited about this. And why the difference? Like, why different? No rhyme or reason, really. I like both, and so hence both. Sometimes it's price. Sometimes I'm picking based on price. You know, paint is pricey. This is transparent brown iron oxide, and as I said last Sunday, I wanted to try some browns for the Looking Out the Window series that I'm doing. So I got this, also new to me. Aha, another orangish red. As you might know, orangish reds are pretty much my favorite color. And so I love pure roll, however you say it, but I'm always looking at what's possible. So I went ahead and got this Naphthol Red Light. And then I don't think I meant to get two of those. Well, I have two. I may return one for something else, a different brown. That was probably my error in the ordering, but we'll see. Yeah, I really only need one of those. I can't imagine needing two. Although maybe I'll love it so much that I'll be like, I need two of those. All right, what do we got here? Oh, so many good things. Come on, that was a really nice, right? Oh, well, we'll go ahead and, even though not quite right? That's so great. Isn't that great? That's wonderful. And then of course, this too. Yeah, it's so nice. That's so nice. That's a lot of fun things. Let's do some swatching. That sounds like fun. So this is my color notebook. So we'll swatch these in here. And I want to show you, so I watched Sandy Hester's last video on mixing darks. She's going to do one on mixing lights too. And the whole idea was to find darks that were not just using black right out of the, out of the tube. And so I will actually I made a little booklet of it, but that was just so that I could put it in my sketchbook. But all of these were made just mixing different colors, greens and blues and yellows and browns, to reach black, which was really interesting because I do feel like there's a richness to this that black does not possess. Now, some of these I added black to the mixture of the color, which I would still do. I think there's something really beautiful about like that green. I'm pretty sure that's like a turquoise with a little bit of black. I think there's just a richness and a depth to these darks as opposed to using just black. So this was a really fun way of exploring that, which I hadn't done before. How did I do this? I know I didn't fold this concertina right the first time. Which is okay, it doesn't really matter. But the whole point was just I needed a book, something that I could put in my binder. So it's probably not right either. No, that is not right, but that's okay. It's just gonna go in the back here and live there. All right, let's swatch these new paints just to see what they look like, right? Just gonna do it right out of the tube. I have just a number 10 round, nothing fancy here, but oh, that is pretty. Okay, so that's that vermilion hue. That is a nice red orange. That's super nice. Yeah, I do like that. I like orange reds, not blue reds. So I'm always looking for the perfect orange red. So this is the Naphthol. How do you say Naphthol? Not sure how you say that. Red light. It's a little bluer, but still pretty. They're so similar, but a little bit different. Be interesting to see how they mix with white. Let's look at this transparent brown. Oh, get a little bit more. Well, it's definitely brown. Huh. I mean, that's a brown, but doesn't that? So it's iron oxide. Also curious what that looks like with white. Okay. All right. Now let's look at this purple. I am not a purple person. You can put in the comments if you're a purple person. Lots of people are. It's just not a color I gravitate towards. Okay, well that is gorgeous. I mean, it is gorgeous. That is a yummy purple. My gosh, yeah. Like if I were in my mind when I think purple, that's the purple I think of. Yeah, very pretty. And I think that it's an interesting color to mix with other colors actually. So there's a benefit to having it. I'm just trying to pull a little bit of white. I'm gonna put a little white over here. And let's mix. So this was the vermilion hue. Get a little bit of white here. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh, it's pretty. That's like a coral color. I do love that color. Let's see with even more white. Yeah, oh, that's pretty. It's a beautiful pink. Huh. Yeah, that's nice. I know some of you are concerned that I just like already made that tube dirty. It's all right. It'll squeeze out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, she says. All right. Oh, wow. That is like pink, like bubblegum pink. Huh. You know, not all reds create that color, mostly because they have too much blue or too much yellow or something. But that is, I mean, that's straight up bubblegum pink. Wow. That's fun. And they're different. Look at how different that is between these two and these two. That's fun. I like to test my reds with white specifically because I'm always curious, like what kind of pink are they going to make? Pink isn't a lot of my paintings, and so I'm always looking for different pinks. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Those are nice. So sometimes brown, I think, can turn kind of gray, which I don't like, or purpley, kind of a purpley color, and I don't really love that. Those are like true, like that's how I drink my coffee, or like that, right? Like, here's my coffee. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like a weird purpley gray. Now we say that, but now let's do the same with the purple. Why not? See if we can make some beautiful periwinkle or something. I don't know what happens. Some lavender, I guess, right? It's pretty. Still not a color I would like gravitate towards. Certainly not to wear. If, you know, we talk about style, that is not for me. But when I'm doing florals, which I'm considering doing a bunch of florals, purple is an important component to that. So yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. Okay, nice. And also purples for darks is what I was thinking, like instead of using black, using a mixture with purple. So that has possibilities, I guess is what I'm saying. Fun. That was fun. That was really fun. All right, so now this is where you can help me. Thank you for swatching that, by the way. That's fun. That is really fun. So Anne Livingston has put out a challenge to do 10 paintings in a series that she will then host a link to those paintings on her website. And so I have two things I'm trying to do here. Three things, I think. Work in series, which I think is important. 2, put my work on my website for sale. That's a thing for me to do this year. And also make my own opportunities. So this is like the perfect timing for this. The paintings, if you're interested, if you go to her channel, Anne Livingston Art, the paintings are all supposed to be relatively the same size, and the deadline to have them done is April 3rd. So if that gives you some, like from now to April 3rd, 2025. So I don't know when you're watching this, but 2025. And mine will be hosted on my website, JackieWolven.com. So I'm excited about all of this, but I've been thinking about theme. So my canvases are 8 by 10. I am only doing 8 of them, not 10, because the pack I got had 8, and I'm going to be okay with that. Even though her challenge is 10, I'm going to do 8 out of 10, and I'm fine with that. The things I've been thinking of are to do florals. I haven't done a floral in a long time, and I like doing them. They make me very happy, and I know that it is helpful to do things that you love doing. And so I've been thinking about doing a floral. I've been thinking about doing donuts. So I was just quickly sketching donuts today. These are just rough, quick sketches, but to do sort of like a still life with a donut, maybe, I don't know. I think donuts are fun, and so I think that would be a fun thing to do. Another idea that I had was, of course, to do more bears because I love bears. I love bears so much. So to do a whole portrait series of bears just sounds just so fun to me. Let's see, what else did I think of? Oh, and to do birds. So I just purchased Sandy Hester's course on painting birds, and I thought, oh, well, I could do birds and use that course to do the series. So here's the question I have for you. What do you think I should do? So in the comments, if you can tell me a series on florals, donuts, bears, or birds, I would appreciate it. Those are the 4 concepts that I have. I kind of need to know relatively quickly if I'm going to get all 8 of them done, and we will paint them here. I will paint that series here on the channel and you get to see it all. But I'd love to do whatever you think I should do. I'm totally game to do that. So one of the questions she had was, who's the series for? Like, what's the audience? Who's the potential buyer? What do you intend to do with it? And so I'm going to use you as the potential buyer. Not that if you comment, you have to buy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you are watching this channel, you tell me what you would be interested in purchasing, right? My goal for this actually is to try to do these sort of sliding scale. So let's say that the painting is, you could purchase it anywhere from, $50 to $100, depending on what you can afford. I don't know the pricing yet, but I think I'm going to try something like that because I want work to be affordable for people. And a lot of people who don't buy original art find it really cost prohibitive. And I want to try to figure out a way that people who can pay more, and they're supporting people who cannot pay as much. I'm going to maybe try that in this series as well. Anyway, you tell me, florals, donuts, bears, or birds? That's what I need to know. And it's so good to see you and to be here with you. I've had a really hard week, and I really wasn't sure I was going to show up here because it's been really hard. And so I've made a commitment to myself that doing the things that I care about, even when it's really hard, and not to abandon myself is important as part of the work that I'm doing. And so I'm really grateful that you're here. It means a lot. It does. When life is kind of hard, the first thing to go often is our own art practices. And so I'm trying to not do that anymore. And so thank you. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you next Sunday.